guys, welcome back to my makeup channel. So for today's video I have this fun makeup look for you guys, and if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Scandinavia priming spray, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my face, and I'm gonna move on to my Benefit Professional primer, and I'm gonna start by priming my T-zone and really pressing it into my pores, making sure they get covered and filled, and then whatever I have left, I'm just gonna go ahead and spread this and apply this to the rest of my face. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This is such a long name. And I'm gonna take my Real Techniques complexion sponge, and I'm just gonna use this to buff in the foundation into my skin, really press it into the skin to get a nice even application all throughout. After that, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm gonna use this underneath my eyes in a triangle shape, and also on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead and my chin. And with the same sponge, I'm just gonna blend that into my skin. For underneath my eyes, I really like to press it in, and then as I go, I will blend out the edges. And I also like to use whatever remaining I have and prime my eyelids with the same concealer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. And I'm just going to set underneath my eyes where I apply the concealer. I'm also going to set on my forehead, my nose, and my chin with this same powder. After I'm done setting the concealer, I'm going to set my foundation, and I'm going to use the Cover FX mattifying setting powder, and I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush. I love using a big fluffy brush to set my foundation because it just covers a lot of the area, and it's just way faster to set your foundation, gives you a nice application. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just setting my cheeks and the rest of my forehead, and I'm also gonna bring it down my neck because why not? We also applied some foundation down your neck, right? So set the neck too. Once we are done setting the face, now we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to start by using the Morphe Jaclyn Health Ball Collection, and I'm going to use the Dark Magic palette. I'm going to start by taking the shade Shh and apply this as a transition color. So I'm just going to apply it in the outer corner and also apply into the crease and buff it out and really bring it high into the brow bone. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use Ring the Alarm palette in the shade Rush, and I'm going to apply this in the crease as well. I'm also going to use this as a transition shade, so I'm going to really buff this out as well and bring it a little bit into the brow bone, but not as high as we did with the first transition shade. Now going back into the Dark Magic palette, I'm taking the shade Busted, and I'm applying this on the lower half of my eyelid, and I'm applying it here because I want this to be the most pigmented part, and then I'm just going to blend it upwards toward the crease, just so we don't have those harsh lines. But I am going to keep going back and forth and just keep on building this color on this part of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use Lauralee's Party Animal palette in the shade Karaoke and apply this in the outer corners and in the crease just to intensify the color a little bit more and add more dimension to this eye look. Then I'm just gonna start blending out the eyeshadows, because you don't just want to pack on a lot of eyeshadow and not blend. You want to pack on and blend as you go. Like that, it will give you a nice blended look, and your makeup will look on point always. Taking another shade from the same palette, I'm taking Damage Control, and this shade I'm using it to create a fade from dark into light, and this is just gonna create a nice blended look. I'm going back into Rush to blend the eyeshadows even more, and I'm just blending in windshield wiper motions, guys. This works really good for me. With all the blending, Busted kinda got blended away, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of Busted and pack it on all over the eyelid, and I'm just taking a flat shader brush to pack on the color. And you guys are just going to want to pack it on to the intensity that you guys want. I want it really intense, so I'm going to pack it on and then blend out the edges because you don't want hard edges either. Then you're just going to want to keep on blending. This look requires a lot of blending because it is a very smoky blue eye, so it does require a lot of blending, guys. Do not give up on this look. Just blend a lot. Next, I'm going to take Damage Control and apply this in the inner corner. And I'm just buffing it out with a big fluffy brush, really blending it into the inner corner. Now for the lower lash line, I'm taking Busted and applying it very close into my lower lash line. And I'm buffing it out with Rush. Moving on to the face, I'm going to use the Anastasia Contour Kit. And I'm going to use the shade Havana to contour my cheekbones and my forehead, and also I'm using this shade to bronze the face a little bit too because it is warm, so it serves as a bronzer as well. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette and I'm using this shade to blush my cheekbones. I don't know, you guys know what I mean, to put blush on my cheeks. For highlight, I'm taking the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit and I'm using the shade Glow Getter. Guys, I stopped using this palette because it's limited edition, but this palette is bomb.com. I love it so much. For lips, I'm going in with this Makeup Geek Creme Stain. I do not know the name of it, but I will have it listed down below. So I'm applying this all over the lips, and on top of it, I'm using the Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss to have nice glossy lips. To finish off the face, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Setting Spray. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face and set that in place. And back into the eyes, I'm going to use Forever Lit and place this into the inner corners to really make that pop. And that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. That's it. I'm done.